On the shores of what was once Holland's famous Zuider Zee, near to Amsterdam, is one of the most colourful little villages in all the Netherlands, Volendam. Adjoining Edam, home of the great shipyards of De Ruyter's day, Volendam has changed so little through the centuries that it has become a quaint and picturesque example of the customs and costumes of the past. Fishing is still carried on here, as it has been for 600 years. But now it is the trade of men defiant in the face of defeat. Men who say, while there is still water, we go on fishing. For the Zuider Zee is no more. Cut off from the North Sea by a great dam which runs 20 miles from North Holland to Friesland. Now it is a freshwater lake, a huge lake from which the Dutch people are gradually reclaiming their land by drainage. It is in this lake, now called the Isselmeer, that the fishermen of Volendam carry on their increasingly less profitable trade. The future may threaten, but the past lives on. Like a scene from a period play, the people of Volendam preserve not only the traditions of former times, but also the attire of hundreds of years ago. Many, many generations have worn such clothes as these, strictly observing age-old rules that dictate what garments should be worn for weekdays, which for Sundays, and which for every different type of special occasion. It is a rule, for example, that boys and girls should dress exactly the same, in skirts, until the age of 7. Tourists are attracted in great numbers, of course, for the eccentric and colourful dress of the local people is only matched by the beauty of the countryside and lakes. Less than a mile offshore is the island of Marken, a complete self-contained world amazingly situated on a lake inside this amazing country of Holland. Here too the centuries have failed to leave a mark. Here too the brightly coloured costumes of the past, the age-old traditions, have made the tiny island famous throughout the world. Altogether, it occupies only 750 acres, but such is the highly individual nature of its 1,000 or more inhabitants that it has had more visitors than many a place 10 times its size. Church-going calls, of course, for a variation in dress. Only the period does not change. The strange, fixed tradition of a charming people who live happily in the present in the costumes of the past.